Picture a world plunged into darkness, no electric lights, no wireless communication, no modern technology. Now imagine one man, armed with nothing but his genius, stepping forward to change it all. That man was Nikola Tesla. Born on a stormy night in 1856, legend has it that lightning struck at the exact moment of his birth. A midwife, shaken by the storm, whispered, "This child will be a child of darkness." But his mother, unwavering, declared, "No, he will be a child of light." And light the world he did, forever altering the course of history. But his story isn't just one of brilliance, it's a tale of betrayal, obsession, and a dream that was too big for the world to accept. A story of a man who changed the world but paid the ultimate price for his vision. From an early age, Tesla saw the world differently. He didn't just imagine inventions, he saw them in his mind, fully formed, long before they were built. He spoke 8 languages, had a photographic memory, and could solve complex calculus problems entirely in his head. But behind his brilliance was a deep well of sorrow and isolation. Tesla's father, a strict priest, wanted him to follow in his footsteps and join the clergy. But Tesla's fascination with science and engineering was undeniable. He had an extraordinary ability to visualize complex mechanical structures without needing to sketch them. He could memorize entire books and recall them word for word. His mind worked like a machine, constantly innovating, constantly refining. But tragedy struck when Tesla was just 5 years old. His older brother, Dane, was killed in a horse riding accident. Tesla, who had idolized him, was devastated. To make matters worse, some in his family believed Tesla's presence had spooked the horse, making him feel personally responsible for his brother's death. He became haunted by vivid dreams and hallucinations, visions of bright flashes of light that would later become a lifelong phenomenon. When Tesla fell gravely ill as a teenager, his father made him a promise: "Survive this, and I will let you study engineering." Tesla survived, and with renewed purpose, he enrolled at the Austrian Polytechnic School in Graz. There, he excelled in mathematics and physics, outshining his peers. But his obsessive nature soon became evident. He worked tirelessly, often from 3 a.m. to 11 p.m., worrying his professors. They feared for his health, but Tesla could not stop. Yet, he was not without flaws. Tesla developed a gambling addiction, which drained his finances and led to him neglecting his studies. Eventually, he lost his scholarship and dropped out, an event that would shape his life in unexpected ways. Despite his academic failure, Tesla's genius could not be ignored. He moved to Paris, where he worked for the Continental Edison Company. His expertise in electrical systems set him apart, and his innovations soon caught the attention of higher-ups. In 1884, he was invited to America to work under Thomas Edison himself. Tesla arrived in the US with just 4 cents in his pocket, but he carried something far more valuable: his mind. He quickly impressed Edison, who even offered him $50,000 to improve his electrical machines. Tesla worked relentlessly and succeeded. But when he asked for his reward, Edison laughed and said, "You don't understand our American humor." Betrayed and humiliated, Tesla quit immediately, determined to prove his own vision: alternating current, AC, a system that could power the world. But genius alone wasn't enough. Tesla spent months digging ditches to survive. His grand ideas seemed to be slipping away, until he met George Westinghouse, a businessman who recognized Tesla's potential. Together, they launched the War of the Currents, a battle against Edison's direct current, DC. Edison fought dirty. He publicly electrocuted animals, including an elephant, to convince the public that AC was too dangerous. He even funded the invention of the electric chair as a publicity stunt to smear Tesla's work. But at the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, Tesla and Westinghouse proved their system's superiority by lighting up the entire event, marking the moment when AC became the future of electricity. Tesla's crowning achievement came when he helped build the Niagara Falls power plant, proving that AC could power entire cities. Edison had lost. The world now ran on Tesla's current. At the height of his success, Tesla was celebrated worldwide. He developed the Tesla coil, a revolutionary device that led to advancements in radio technology, X-ray experiments, and wireless energy transmission. He envisioned a world where electricity was wireless, where people could transmit energy through the air without wires. He even foresaw concepts like Wi-Fi and smartphones decades before they existed. But Tesla was no businessman. Unlike Edison, who mastered marketing and financial strategy, Tesla focused solely on his inventions. When Westinghouse faced financial trouble, Tesla did the unthinkable. He tore up his contract, forfeiting royalties worth over $300 million in today's money. He didn't care about wealth. He cared about progress. Then came Tesla's most ambitious project, the Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive facility designed to provide free energy to the world. But when investors, including J.P. Morgan, realized they couldn't monetize it, they pulled their funding. The tower was abandoned and later demolished. Tesla's dream of global wireless power never came to fruition. To make matters worse, Guglielmo Marconi, backed by Edison, took credit for inventing the radio, despite using 17 of Tesla's patents. Tesla sued, but he wouldn't be recognized as the true inventor until after his death. As the years passed, Tesla faded into obscurity. He lived in a small hotel room in New York, feeding pigeons and claiming that one particular white pigeon was the love of his life. "She was beautiful," he said. "And I loved her as a man loves a woman." His once brilliant mind became clouded with loneliness and eccentricity. On January 7, 1943, Tesla was found dead in his room at the New Yorker hotel. He had no money, no family, and no one to mourn him. But even in death, his story was not over. The U.S. government seized his documents, fearing he had created a weapon too powerful to fall into enemy hands. To this day, some of his lost inventions remain a mystery. Tesla died a forgotten man, but his ideas refused to die. Today, we live in the world he envisioned, powered by AC, connected by wireless technology, and driven by electric cars that bear his name. He was the child of light, the prophet of electricity, and though he never sought riches, his genius has made the world richer than he ever imagined. He once said, "The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine." And indeed, the future belongs to Nikola Tesla. If you were inspired by Tesla's incredible story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories of history's greatest minds. Let us know in the comments, what do you think was Tesla's greatest invention? Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.